So, I mean, obviously, you guys are still trying to get past the shock of losing DeAndre, but how was practice yesterday with James?
It was good, he looked like he was focused and ready for it, some stuff obviously that we got to go over, get right, with a new quarterback, but so far it's looked real good.
You had worked, I mean, you guys got to work with him in camp, right? I mean, he wasn't, even though he wasn't the starter, you guys got to work with him?
Yeah, we definitely got to get reps with him and get timers with him, so, it doesn't really change much now.
For those who haven't seen James a lot, like, what does he do? What does he do well?
I'd say poise, He don't never seem much rattle. He always seem focused, and he just seem real bright when he in huddle. He know his reads and stuff like that.
Does that give you guys confidence that even though he's young, he is poised? Like, what does that do for you guys?
I think it definitely gives us confidence because, we believe in him and, he works hard, got good preparation. So, yeah, we definitely believe him.
Is it different at all catching passes from a quarterback as tall as you are? Does it make a difference?
It doesn't make that much of a difference. You definitely can see him, though, when you're looking back. But, yeah, it doesn't make much of a difference.
You guys moved the ball really well between the 20s, but didn't cash in on some of those opportunities. What went wrong, do you think?
Just a lot of like small errors, mental errors. That we messed up on from time to time. It was real disappointing, but that's just stuff you got to go to film and just go over and practice and fine tune them.
With a freshman quarterback, do you feel like there's more pressure on you guys to go out there and make plays to help him out that you didn't have when DeAndre was out there?
I don't think it's more pressure. We just gotta keep doing what we're doing. Just know our job. Make his job a little bit more easier for him. But I don't think it's really pressure. He's just going out there, just doing our job.
How can y'all make his job more easy?
Being where we're supposed to be. If we're on a route, it's supposed to be 5 steps, run 5 steps. If we're supposed to be on a certain block, be a block, certain split, be a certain split. Just be exactly where we are, know our alignment and assignment.
Did you guys do a good job of that on Saturday night, you think?
Yeah, we did, but at times, we got kind of caught up and lost where we were at times. But that's just stuff that we got to go over and film, just learn from.
What are the things you think you guys, going back and looking at Alabama, that you did well as an offense consistently?
Move the ball. We moved the ball real well. We were moving it from into the end zone to end zone. We just didn't cash in on opportunities that we had.
What did that the long pass you had down the middle and going up and getting that? Did that do anything for you confidence-wise personally?
I just think it was just a big play in the game. It just gave us a little bit of momentum, but I don't really think it did too much.
You feel like those situations you're going to come down with the ball?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What about that one in the end zone? I think a lot of people, when they see how tall you are, they kind of think of you as being the guy who go up in the back corner of the end zone. Is that kind of a role that you like for yourself?
Yeah, whenever the ball comes my way, catch it. So yeah.
It looked like you waited pretty long it's like you didn't tip off the DB that the ball was coming. Is that something you guys work on, not showing it too quick?
Yeah, just showing late hands because I could see he wasn't looking at the ball. He was looking at my hands, so he was just waiting for me to put my hands up. So I just figured I'd have as late as hands as possible.
As far as Louisiana Monroe, just what do you see from their defense on film?
They're real feisty. I noticed that a lot about them. They're not scared. I watched the Memphis game a lot, and they know what they're doing. So yeah.
When did you first hear about James? When did you meet him? Did you know about him when he arrived on campus? Do receivers pay attention to quarterback recruits?
Yeah. I was actually with him when he was on his visit. He real cool dude, quiet, but he always had that confidence in him. You could see it. So I definitely think that'll help a lot.
What's he like in the huddle?
He has good presence in the huddle. He's loud. He's not scared of the moment or scared of people around him. He knows when it's his huddle, it's his huddle. So I think you don't see a lot of that from a lot of freshman quarterbacks.
Is it kind of crazy to think how far he's come? I mean, I assume back then you didn't ever think that he would be your quarterback by week 2 of the season.
Yeah, but Jimbo always prepares each of us. As next man up, anything can happen. And unfortunately with DeAndre going down, it's next man up. And I think the preparation for fall camp and all the summer training, I think he's ready for it.
Have you talked to him one-on-one?
Yeah, I talked to him yesterday. I was just telling him, just go out there, just do what you do. You don't feel like you got to do too much. Just do your job, and we are going to do our job around you.
What do you remember from your first start in Duke?
Probably just the intensity of it, because that was a Clemson game. Just the hype of it. I was a little nervous at first, but once the game started going, all the jitters go out. You're just playing ball.
Seeing how the defense
kind of handled the loss of Derwin last year. Is there anything the offense can take from that or learn from last year?
Just understanding, you know, that football is a game where, you know, one play can just take away any player. You know, we definitely learned that a lot with Derwin last year, and we're learning that now with DeAndre. But Jimbo always prepares us for next man up. You know, the second team, third team, they getting reps, so we always prepare for that.
How was I don't know when you found out that DeAndre was out. Did you think it was that way Saturday night? And what was that like when you found that out?
I mean, I seen him laying on the ground, and, you know, I've seen him be on the ground a couple times to get back up, so naturally I'm thinking, you know, no matter what the extent of it, he's gonna get back up. But, you know, you could like tell something was different, you know, when he was just laying there. But, you know, it is what it is. We just gotta get through it.
I mean, he's a teammate, and I know it's next man up, and you have confidence in the guy that's there now. But how tough is that to see from, you know, one of your leaders and your quarterback to go down like that? For him personally, I mean.
It's definitely tough, you know. That's my roommate when I first came here. That's probably one of my best friends here. So, as you know, off the field, you know, as a friend, you know, it's just hard to see that because, you know, he worked real hard this summer, you know, try to build off that Michigan Bowl game win and just try to catapult that into this season. Just see all that hard work, just, you know, just go out all on one play. It's sad to see, especially. But, you know, it is what it is. Just got to fight through it. But he's a strong person, so he'll definitely get through it.
I'm sure it can be a gut punch for a teammate, too, to lose somebody that value. How do you rally over it? And was everything okay yesterday at practice? Were you past it by then, or is it? I mean, that's a gut punch to lose one of your friends like that.
Yeah, it definitely is, because, you know, we've been with him since we've been here, been out there with him, you know. And it's just, you know, it's just difficult, but God don't give us nothing we can't handle, so that's probably one of the main things I told him. You know, he's just had good high spirits, and, you know, he's been helping James a lot, even going through, you know, his injury and going through the surgery he's about to go through. So I think he looks real high on it.